Welcome back to the Council of Jesters. It's been a while, huh?
Oh yes.
Like what, week 2?
Maybe almost a month, to be honest. Because
Ah.
we haven't recorded throughout. We recorded a few times through October, but it's getting close to a month, in my opinion, because we're like in the middle of November.
It's been
Fair
a
enough.
hot minute.
Yeah. Anyway, let me pull up. No, nah, I ain't pulling up. I'm just gonna probably put the cover of the story that we're talking about in as the background. I don't know yet, but
Well,
well,
that's the laziest way I can do this, says Loki.
We're talking
hey,
about a book that all three of us actually managed to read.
I know we've been, and
I've been
I'll
trying
let,
to get King to listen to a couple books. I've tried to get you to listen to a couple books.
which I have a copy of He Who Fights Monsters, so we can all talk about that one copy to all better understand it. With Jar taking the host for that one.
Oh no!
But I have to finish and complete
I'm
the
gonna
first
have to
book.
re-listen to it though, both as much of the series as I can before that.
We're probably going to be talking about the book one because I don't think King has truly finished the other books. So
I don't
No,
think
I've
he's
not.
left. I don't think he's started book 2 yet.
No, I've
there you
not.
go. There you go. We start with book one, and then if we all agree, maybe giving it a second chance, then we can give it a second chance.
I mean,
However,
I've read all the way up to what's current, but I listen while at my day job. Well, technically day job.
for those who don't know, we're also talking about audiobooks at times. King is the only physical book lover around between us.
But at least I get the nice pictures.
Yeah, at least you get the nice picture.
Yeah,
indeed.
you get the pretty pictures.
However, we get the voice acting.
Oh my god.
Now,
There's so many voice actors I've heard. It's bad when I could tell that Beware of Chicken, without even looking, was read by the same person who did Primal Hunter.
oh yeah, that made my day when you told me. Now, let's begin with what genre is Beware of Chicken?
Technically, a
It
worship.
is a cultivation isekai,
Slice of life,
slice
adventure.
of life. Not a whole lot of adventure. I mean, a part of the first book is that I would consider slightly adventurous because he is moving from where he grew up ish to this
New place.
new place.
Really far off new place.
Oh, he wanted to be as far as possible from cultivators.
He went to
Like,
the
fuck this
boonies.
shit, I'm out. Like, that was his first thought process. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Well,
He went to the boonies of the boonies.
yeah. Well, everyone, for those who are wondering what type of book are we talking about, it's called Beware of Chicken. And it's this title might throw you off, like it's the main character a chicken that can use kung fu? No, the chicken is a dick joke, and the guy, aka the MC, is a farmer with chi powers. Basically, to boil that down. I could be wrong, but still.
No, you're
That's
pretty much.
pretty accurate.
Mm-hmm.
The chicken just happens to be one of his first
Pets
farmyard animals that gains chi.
and sentience. Or intelligence.
Yes. Well, it is sentient. It's
Intelligence,
sentient.
pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this story is fun. The first book is fun. You get to see a lot of fun things in the world, and you get to see, oh shit, some of these cultivators are stupid, or very, very limiting on their scope.
Oh, some of them are bloody retarded. It's not even funny.
Oh yeah, and some of them are just flat out monsters.
That's
It's
more
really neat
often
is
than
that
not.
the system's very soft. It doesn't go too overboard about trying to shove terminology or things down your throat. It does a very good job of slowly introducing how the world works, how everyone has their own unique method of pulling onto the powers that exist in this world. Um, it really does tickle the spots of people who have that really good love for like Chinese beef flicks, things like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Journey to the West, Storm Riders, Kung Fu Hustle, Kung Pao. It all
Uh,
kind of incorporates stuff of that type into it, but never
those
really overstays into one area and never too hard on comedy. It's never too hard on this. It blends it nicely into an overarching story where everything gets its own moment.
and and the author Casual Farmer does a good job at that. To be honest, more I think he does it a little bit better than Zogart, the writer of the Primal Hunter. However, if you do listen to the audiobook version on either, mainly on Audible because I couldn't find it on Google Books, um, Zogarth is also the same. No, not I mean Travis Baldry. God damn it, my tongue hurts. But Travis Baldry is the one that is also reading Beware of Chicken. I'll also say this. The man can do some voices, and I truly do love how he does some of the references, or he more or less just makes his voice feel what the characters are actually doing. He has a good reflection or introspection of the characters.
Like all of the animals mispronounce the names that they're given.
Yes,
Mhm.
that I find funny, very funny, and we we might go into spoilers for book one maybe later on in this pod, but right now we're just enjoying the atmosphere of the story. It's very fun. It is. It is. It is right.
It is
It's
very
very wholesome.
casual, very wholesome. That is a very good word.
Yes.
It's warm, especially the scene where they get into the village for the first time and he gets in a mud fight where he throws the female main character. I guess you could call her
Love
that.
interest.
Probably. Yeah, whatever you want to call her, into the mud and like just the interactions and how down to earth he is, and a very interesting just protagonist in general, especially if you are very familiar with lit RPGs or wushu cultivating style stories where the protagonists in those are very bombastic, very headstrong, dedicated to their path. Jin is a very
Goofy
go
man.
with the flow.
Well, I think King has started the spoiler part of the fucking video already, so might as well start doing that.
I technically started the spoilers first.
That is true. That is true. But we have to blame someone that introduced us to the book, though.
I said female main character. I don't think that is a spoiler.
No, I
No.
said
Love interest, yeah.
love interest. I spoiled it.
Oh, okay then. Jar, you get all the blame for this part, okay? But to explain Beware Chicken, main guy died in the first book, more or less.
At the
Well, not
beginning,
even the first book. Literally the first
10 seconds.
page.
Yeah, but his soul got taken away as a new soul just got jammed into his body.
Fun times.
Like, I wanted to see how that version of Jin would have reacted. Like, oh shit, I'm dead. Blech. Or, oh shit, I'm back. Wait, this isn't my body.
I kind of want to know the person who took over Jim's body's original name.
I know, but I know that he's aggressively Canadian.
No, he's American.
He's American?
Yeah.
Sure about that? To be honest, I thought
Sugar
he was
maples are also in America.
Okay. I was thinking.
Yeah, I was telling
Canada.
him, like, the northern part of the North America has stuff like
Uh,
that. Like, Washington, North Dakota, New York, they're all just below Canada.
Okay. That could explain why he also truly knows what a thunderhoof is, aka moose. Because
So,
Don't you mean car wrecker?
don't hit a
As
moose
far
with the
as-
car, people.
I know you never get his name. You never get the main character's original name. So I don't know if you would count that as a spoiler or anything, but up to where I am finishing book 3, going to book 4, that's just not mentioned.
Maybe he forgot it in the Soul Scrubber.
I think he just doesn't want to remember it.
Well, the memories that he did have from his past life, more or less, was him being alone. Most of his family was gone, so it makes sense. Truly did make sense. But for those who don't know, let us introduce the animals that he somehow made into monsters. To better.
They're not monsters. They're very well behaved.
For
Most of
spirit beasts, aka monsters. You can still be a monster and be very well behaved. I'm not lying, am I? I'm taking that silence as a yes.
I feel like it's a little complicated. Go on.
But let's start with the leader of the disciples, that which they call themselves, because Jin is such a beast, he made them who they are. Big D, the rooster and head of the flock, I think.
Yeah, and kind of almost like a Duragonist to a degree. Very close to being that.
For those who don't know, Duagonist, or whatever, however you pronounce that word,
Duragonist.
is a co-protagonist with the main character, correct?
Yeah.
Best examples is Sasuke and Naruto. Then that's pretty much all the ones I can think of.
If you see in Hunter x Hunter, Killua and Gon would be a
That
really
is
good
also-
example of that.
Yeah, they work off of each other, and I think this is going into the next characters, Chunky and Peppa, or Chunky and Peppa. And I mispronounced
Or
them
pigs.
for a reason.
Yeah,
But yeah,
they are pigs.
They are pigs. However, one of them is a boar that loves to run and play and very simple-minded, which I truly enjoy because I am a simple man at times with simple needs. Don't all disagree
Yeah.
at once.
No, I mean, that literally is Chunky, and you don't get a lot of Peppa's personality much in 1, but she's a very proper lady, and that gets really hit on in book 2 and book 3. Especially in
Well-
book 3, there's some really fun stuff with her.
She is a lady that ate corpses, yeah.
She just takes out the trash.
She just picks up the trash, yeah.
Takes out the trash.
I know. Oh, wait. Oh, God, I misheard you.
That's what I said.
Fuck.
It's okay.
Yeah, my ears
It
don't
happens.
work. Yeah, it happens a lot for
Yeah.
me. So.
What are your thoughts over Big D, Chunky, and Peppa, Jar?
Chunky, I know because I've been listening a little bit further than Loki so far. He is on the more simple-minded side, but I love the fact that he understands what Jin is saying so much more.
Yeah, he has awareness of the outer, like he just knows, and he has like more awareness.
Okay. Uh, that is something I'm going to need to look into when I get that credit. And for all those who wants to look into Beware of Chicken, and we're probably not hyping it up enough, but it is a fun story. It is on Audible, and I'm not sure if it's on Google Books because I started looking for it. Not there.
Only thing I'm gonna say the benefit of having a physical copy is every single book has unique Chinese ink style art in it, and it's very pretty.
Yeah, you sent me some of those images, and I do like them, but I prefer having someone read it to me because more or less I retain it better that way.
Hmm.
But yeah, I will say this: Chunk, from my limited understanding of him, he is very simple, but he is a happy pig. He enjoys what he does.
He has evolved past pig.
He is evolved.
He is a
past
boar.
pig. He's a boar, but a very happy boar.
Yeah.
You could call
Yeah,
him
there
best
is
boar.
no best four. Yeah, there are those, and then there's Rizzo the rat, who
The
is
healer.
the healer. Yes.
Designated healer and student to Jin's wife.
Spoilers.
Well, we're already into
We already said-
spoilers warning. We already did that.
And then there's Washi.
The carp.
The fucking gluttonous fish.
I love Washi because to be honest, I'm expecting him to either become a dragon one day or something stupid.
I honestly
Yeah.
hope it's something stupid.
He has a whole set of stuff for him in book 3, and I won't spoil anything because you will love it.
Then there's Tigger,
Or Tiga,
the cat.
The cat.
the kitten, the
Tigger.
girl kitten, by the way.
Yeah.
Which I'm
I
taking
mean,
bets
Washi
she
is
gets.
just Washer.
Yeah, but I'm taking bets that Tigger will mature a little bit throughout the story because she was a kitten, a very arrogant kitten.
And besides the animal crew, you have the brothers, Mr. Monkey and Mr. Fox.
For those who don't know the story, we are calling them because of their more animalistic features. They are humans, but they're more resembling of a fox and a monkey. And whoever can guess who's the oldest and who's the youngest, you get a cookie.
I thought they were.
No, there is a older and younger. I don't remember if they're twins or. But regardless, even twins have an older and younger. So one's born.
That's why I gave out the challenge to the audience for them to find out and prove us wrong.
One of my favorite things that Jin does is when he steals the rock formation that him and the female lead have their first date on. It was so funny.
It
He
was.
just stole the whole ass rock.
He stole the rock. Is like, this is my rock now.
It's his favorite rock.
It is the rock.
And
I love a rock.
It's less of a rock and more like a boulder. Like it was more of a cliff, right? From what it was
Yes.
described as correctly.
That's how I saw it in my mind's eye. Yes. He's just like mine. For those who don't
He
know,
looked like
go. Finish your thought
I
first.
just think he replaced it. That's all. He replaced it.
That's good.
Oh, I hadn't gotten to that part where he replaces it.
Same.
Well, yeah, it's because he's telling it. It's the same thing when he talks to his wife. She's like, "Well, you better replace it." So he does. Like it's something he does a little bit later after that.
for those who don't know what his wife is, she can smell chi. Because why the fuck not have a wife that can smell chi and most likely tell you when danger is around?
Because he fucking doesn't.
He doesn't, but I think he does know, but he doesn't truly know because of the back scratch.
No, that's not why.
Oh,
That is not why his back was scratching.
itchy.
His back was itchy.
Why was his back itchy? I will allow this one.
Because his soon-to-be wife was trolling him. She was trying to get revenge for him dropping her in the mud pit.
Oh, that makes sense. That was a false
Yeah,
lead.
she's a troll. She is a giant troll.
But they work well together. A lovable idiot and a slightly vengeful troll. I will admit to that. They work well. They mesh well.
I can't wait till you get some more of their character moments because there's just a lot of fun stuff that's coming up that is very cutesy.
Oh, yes.
And
like something that's been happening in book 2 at the beginning. I'm loving it.
Oh yes, him doing his husbandly duties.
are you talking
Yes.
about bow chicka bow wow?
Yes. He's like, oh shit, do we want kids yet already?
Oh
and
no.
she was like, you might have well said something beforehand.
Oh well. But I think, and there's gonna be. I will admit that I think the old drunk fart that trained Jin's former personality. Let's call him that. Is it actually a big fucking general in the army or a very powerful cultivator?
Oh yeah, he's very important, and I love what Jin does at the end, sending him a letter full of horse shit.
And for me and for some people, I don't give a shit about spoilers. However, I do respect those who do. Yeah. However, I do respect those who do care about getting spoiled. So, this is why we're talking about book 1 only.
I think King just passed that a bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's book 1. I forgot about that. My bad. Oops.
That's why I
Yeah.
stated that. But to be honest, we're rambling, so let's keep rambling. I have uncanny ability to reference shit, so don't worry.
Yeah, Gramps is important. That's the thing.
Yeah. But I'm
trying to think of what else is.
I do like Jin's philosophy, though, in his way of cultivating without knowing cultivating. He was cultivating.
Oh, we didn't talk about Miss Cultivator, Miss Blade of Grass, as Tigger refers to her as. She is like the most proper cultivator you get introduced to that even stays around for any decent length of time.
That is true. Mine is the guy that got his hand broken on Jin's chest. That guy.
Well, I did say it. Yeah.
That guy, blah. I was hoping that his hand was best reference image for those who want a reference image. It's SpongeBob pulling up his fingers with them all broken with bones sticking out of it. That's the best image I can put into your mind when that happened, but with one hand. That was funny, though.
Yeah, he was so weak that Jin thought he was a fake because Jin thought he was useless and didn't realize his cultivating method boosted him up to a ridiculous degree that you really don't understand how strong Jin is until book 3.
That's when the silent wrath
I don't think
comes.
Jin understands how strong he is.
I think he does, but he doesn't truly want to accept it. Or he accepts it, but he truly doesn't want to use that strength yet.
Well, no, he doesn't really have a good frame of reference how strong he is.
Oh.
But in book 3, you get to realize just how strong he is.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
Well, and since we're talking about different cultivation methods, in book 1 we learned that cultivators usually kill shit and eat pills, like drugs.
So no, that's it's a very traditional cultivating thing that you can make their pills of chi derived from ingredients that have high levels of spiritual energy. You pull the spiritual energy from these things into a condensed thing to ingest it and then push it through your body to raise your own chi. That's how it works. It's not really a drug. Now there are drugs derived from like using not Jinwu, the Jin Crogen, that's it, Crogen, in book 1.
Mm-hmm.
The messed up rat dude.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
The
the wannabe
Splinter.
shredder motherfucker, as he said.
No, the
Mhm.
evil Splinter. Master Splinter. Evil
Messed up
Master
Splinter.
Yeah, the evil fucked up Master Splinter. He's like, oh wait, that
Yeah.
rat has a 6-pack.
And how he betrays Big B and all that.
But but
you
that
get
is
in. Mhm.
go. Finish your thought first.
No, go on.
I interrupted. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Go on.
I will say that rat is a good key point for Big D, to understand. Oh, I should be more wary, and I should learn from this mistake, because
Mm-hmm.
because that led it up to a minor war, I think, between the rats.
I wouldn't even call it that. It was definitely a skirmish and all, but I think the fight between the whirling demon would be considered a more impactful moment than that,
I
because
consider
all
that
of the
impactful.
disciples rolled up.
Yeah, but for me, I think that's a truly impactful moment because he got to see the consequences of his action. Damn, my tongue hates me for just seeking
Yeah.
power
What are
without
your
truly nurturing it.
What are your thoughts, Jar?
Yeah,
Honestly, I do prefer when Big D fought the mutated wannabe shredder
Splinter.
because
Mhm.
it, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
It's still a reference to freaking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
yeah,
That's
because
fair.
it shows him truly regretting what he did.
yes,
Yeah, as a personal moment, it's much more big. I wasn't saying it wasn't a war. Like, it's more of a skirmish or a battle. I was saying closer to what you call war is the moment where all of farm rolls up on the whirling demon crew.
To be honest, I don't think that is a
True, but
war
if we're
either.
talking about Big D growth moment,
Yeah,
Yeah, that fight is way more important.
yeah,
It really changes his whole outlook, and it continues, especially in book 2. Like, there's a lot of reflection he has on that. And
he likes the
For a
it really hits
while.
him toward book 1 towards the end, where especially towards the very end, where the land accepts him back. That moment of catharsis and how he completed that cycle, beautifully done, beautifully written. About the talk about, I think the author is almost making a like a pull towards like addiction to a degree with that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, because Big D was chasing something for his own selfish images, then he hurt people while trying to get this next step to become stronger. And then seeing how he hurt others and himself while chasing this thing
Yeah.
made him reflect and give up on the thing that made him feel good and feel better and stronger, and gave up the strength he gained from it and surrendered that.
So he's okay. So he's enlightening himself with the moon
Yes.
there, and that's a good turning point to the battle between the demon blades and the the whole farm crew, to be precise.
That was an honest to God epic battle. The only one that didn't fight was Rizu, and that's because she is the healer. She is
she's
not
not.
combat oriented.
She is not a combat. She's more of a combat medic. She stays on one person, and heals them as they fight, because she is Rat, and Rat heal. So,
Uh,
Uh,
I love how that was after Tigger tries to pick a fight with Big D and gets whooped.
It was
Mhm.
more of a. I have no more knowledge, and I have learned from my mistakes. You will follow my. You will follow into that path if you do not heed my words. Type of ordeal.
And
mhm.
she still isn't listening to his words.
I'm
No,
taking.
she. Yeah. Go on.
She's going to get whooped, and she's going to be like, "Oh fuck, yeah, he was right. He was right." I'm taking
Yeah.
bets.
Yeah. Very close. Very close. I really also liked how the corruption and everything with Big D was shown with his spurs, like when he
Oh
was
yeah,
using his blade and stuff like that, and like how it was pure silver and had the cracks and the black. Again, like the author did a very good job of
very detailed.
explaining and giving the thing.
Very
But
well
yeah,
described.
Yeah,
Gives
and
plenty of detail.
not too much detail, but enough detail to say, "Oh,
Oh,
that's what it looks like," and "Oh shit, he fucked up."
like if they were to do color prints in the book for the pictures that they have, that would have made my day.
Yeah,
But you still get a lot of descriptor to go. This is what that person looks like.
yeah, and for those who are more image thought things, like they think in images, like me. Apparently, I can also dream in color. Anyway, I see the Jin as well. They give you a image of Jin on the cover, so you don't have to really imagine him. But when I first heard about his wife, or yeah, his wife, they get married at the end. So his wife, I saw her as Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries, to be precise.
and you weren't too far off. You were not too far off.
She, a more
I mean,
cat-like Mao Mao at times, to be precise.
I don't know. Mao Mao is very cat-like.
Oh,
Like
okay.
yeah,
more cat than
yeah,
person
she.
at times.
But yeah, she and Mao Mao do have a lot of similarities. Just she has more of a less of a rotund face than Mao Mao, and not quite as like sharp features. It looks like from the pictures as well.
But she acts like Mao Mao, and that's all we need to know. She is a Mao Mao 2.0, but natural freckles.
I think.
But yeah,
Anyway. hmm
yeah, natural freckles and everything because Mao Mao paints on
Yeah,
her
Mao
freckles.
Mao uses makeup to give herself freckles.
Yeah,
Make her
That's right.
less likely to be attacked by men.
yeah,
Yeah.
and she's also the master of Rizu. She is a healer too, in a way. She knows medicines.
hmm
And going back to the green grass lady, she did get a power up, but just by being near Jin and learning from him, which I kind of enjoyed.
Yes.
And
And
showing
she's
that,
like the main cultivator we get to know and get more ideas of how the world works because she has more knowledge than Jin does. So through her, we get an idea of like how the world is, what sacks are like, what
yeah,
is expected of sacks, and she's a good foil for giving not a big information dump to the reader, but enough through her to go, oh, that's how this is.
yeah. And for them, it's like, oh shit, that, ooh. Because she killed the bear that Jin spared. Felt bad for the bear, but he deserved it if he was attacking someone. be honest,
I
I
still
think the
think
bear
it's
was.
funny that the bear shat itself.
It was. For those who don't know, earlier on in the story, there was a wedding between, I think, Mao Tu, Jin's wife,
No.
and her friend. They were taking.
Awa and a blacksmith in the nearby city.
Yes. Or village. But either way, they made a, not a funeral, marriage partition or whatever. Marriage march. Let's go with that. And they went to a nearby city, and Jin was like, "Okay, I'm on guard duty because I'm the strongest mofo here."
He got
And-
voluntold.
Yeah, you're on guard duty. Yeah, I don't know how to. Take the sword and just go. But when his future wife, at the moment of the story, told him she smells burning chi or some type of chi in the area, minus his, he would be like, okay, I'll look into it. And then when he was about to fight the bear was like, oh shit, he's stronger than me. Kowtows and shot himself. Did
There was
I
also
get it?
one that,
Okay.
yeah, you got it right, but I think a moment I really like is when, again, Jin's first in the city and he kills the wolf. That's when you get a good idea of, like, how strong Jin has changed from the beginning of the book to that moment.
He hits it with a shovel, like clong, and buried it, giving it a proper respect that even it deserved because it was a mighty beast. And clong, and he just gave it a burial. And I'm like, damn, that wolf, that wolf got hurt. It's dead. It didn't even whimper. He just finished it off in one whack.
Caved his head in immediately.
I don't think he just beheaded it. He just
No.
whacked it with the shovel, and you just hear a
Caved
clong.
his head in.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, clong, head gone, boom, berries, and nothing happened. Everyone else is like, they were kissing in the woods. That's my most stereotypical Mexican accent I can do, so have fun with that. But yeah, I am enjoying this story. I do want to see how bad that Thunder Demon guy will become, how strong he can become, but I highly doubt that he'll be a fight for Jin.
Thunder Demon?
The guy that broke his fingers on Jin's chest.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You can tell me later, King, because I don't care about spoilers, but Jar does, so you can either send that to me as a DM or whatever. But I will also say this: Big D is a beast because he learns how to use two sides of the moon. And
3.
3?
Yeah.
He has the sickles of the new moon. He has sickles of the crescent moon. He has the face of the new moon where he clones himself.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was Half Moon.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was the half. Yeah, I think it was the half, and I can't remember the other one off the top of my head.
Oh well, that's new. But and that
No, he does the clone maneuver when he does the clone maneuver when he fights the whirlwind demon. He splits in two.
Yeah, I want to say that was the Half Moon.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Half light, half dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He always ponders the moon, even though he kind of doesn't like the sun. Which I kind of understand. I can't see the sun. I don't trust it if I can't see it directly. Unless I want to go blind. But I like how Jin's way of cultivating is very fun. We haven't gotten to that at all, to be honest.
I mean,
Well,
it's
his way of cultivating is literally, I'm a farmer.
I'm a farmer. Give back to
there's
the
really
land. The land will give back.
yeah, there's really not much like to say about how he cultivates. He just literally dumps everything into the ground,
Which
and
actually heals it.
and that's pretty much it. And it's his belief that pretty much the cycle of life, you give and it takes, and then everything is a give and take. Everything is a beginning and end at the same time. Very yin yang, very classic Eastern philosophy.
Yeah, and it helps that he's also a farmer, so he kind of has an idea of what to do.
Mhm.
Because to be honest, I still think he's Canadian, aggressively Canadian. However, he could be American that has maybe time to go back and forth between Canada and America. Anyway, however, I still think he was a farm boy in his past life because the way he looked at the potato or the earth apple. Because I think
Which is
potatoes
actually
are
the translation of potato into French is like what they call earth apple or something, like potato of the like apple of the earth or something like that.
and but it is fun to to see like, oh, I got potatoes now. Nice. I think call for you,
Damn, he
dog.
damn near threw a party with those potatoes.
Ooh, baked potatoes, potato pies. No, shepherd's pie. Oh no, chunky. But yeah, for those who don't know, only 5 animals Jin has are classified as spirit beasts with sentience. The other chickens that he has, and maybe the few roosters, um, don't have sentience. They're full of chi, but they don't have that spark.
No.
But shit, everything tastes good whenever Jin cooks it. I think it's all that chi in them.
Oh,
And
it's
he knows how
scared
to
me
use
to be
seasoning.
the chi, but he doesn't know this yet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He was using the lowly spiritual herbs
Which are
as
probably high
seasoning.
grade. Yeah. Which are probably high grade spiritual herbs. The way he tends to them. Very high grade spiritual herbs. Because the way they were healing a green grass blade lady, she was like surprised. These are high quality. And even though they were so small. But he just uses them as spices, which I kind of find funny.
Mhm.
Again, it's lack of knowledge.
It is, but I think that works for him. Being slightly ignorant works for him. He is aware that the world is fucked up, way that other cultivators trying to fuck it up, but he doesn't truly know why they're fucking it up. Even though they all want to become the first to hit the heavens. And I believe that Jin's ability to give back to the land, take and give and take in what it gives, it's more healthier for the planet.
Yes.
Make your own slice of heaven, and
Yeah.
there you go. Because if you just take and take, you're just going to kill everything. Good eco-environmentalist story too, in my opinion. So all you green tree huggers, read this book. It might be good, even though they eat meat. So vegans beware. PETA
Beware
don't
the
even
chicken.
give a. Yeah.
If you're vegan, sucks to be you.
Yeah. I have a cousin that's probably vegan, but I do hope that he takes vitamins to keep him sane. Because vegans don't get that many vitamins.
No, vegans have to eat a lot of nuts and beans to get the protein that they're missing on their regular diet.
And they don't get enough B12 too. Oh my god.
It will make if they don't actively do that, they will make themselves ill.
Yeah, and I hope my and fun fact, yeah, I have a cousin, but he's a vegan, and I hope that he is doing that and at least getting some more vitamins into him by the multivitamins. At least that's my thoughts.
I am going to crack the joke that I accidentally turned someone into a vegetarian when I said all animals have babies.
I mean, yeah, that's
She's
how
like,
that
I don't
works.
want to eat anything that's had a baby.
What are eggs? They are baby incubators.
They are
They're actually
eventually
chickens,
baby
misdemeanors.
chickens.
Yeah,
Well, typically they're actually unfertilized, so they're more like chicken periods. But
that is true. That is true. However, when they do get fertilized, they are incubators, baby incubators. We're just gonna make everyone like, what the fuck? But
I mean,
that's what my goal
I'm
is.
going to personally laugh at that for the rest of my life.
Chicken periods, you're eating them. Those are some shower thoughts for you.
I mean, honey's just bee vomit, so
Yeah, and there are some dumbasses thinking that we strap bees to little like those spinning things for training people with to be fighter pilots. They strap you into a machine and they spin you around in a circle to make you feel the force of gravity harder and harder.
yeah.
But they think that they put that there and bees will throw up all their honey into that. I'm like, fuck no, that's not how it works. How stupid are you? And this also leads into Jin made beehives, so we won't see the fruits of that labor later on in the story. Am I right, King?
I will not neither confirm nor
Okay. However, with that, and domesticated bees make too much honey. To be honest, we just take a little and then leave the rest for the hive. That's what my base knowledge of not cultivating bees, raising bees, because domesticated
beekeeping.
beekeeping, yeah. That's how some bees. That's how you get a good chunk of bees. Like, okay, you will give me a little, and you keep the rest. We just need to remove the bee wax or the wax from the honey, but still.
Some people eat the wax.
That is also true. And I had a jar of honey once with bee wax in it. Or a honeycomb in it. And I didn't want to eat the honeycomb because I like putting it in my tea when I make it at times.
Plus,
Or
help with
whenever I'm running.
sinuses.
Yeah. And also whenever I'm running out of sugar and if I have it on hand. That reminds me, the general of winter. That was one big fucking snowman.
All the ice sculptures of Jin.
The dick jokes. The dick jokes.
So many dick jokes.
So many.
Time.
But they made a little, I want to say compound for themselves. To be honest, near
They
the
made
end.
it deep for you. Yeah. So let's just say, like, for the ending here, what is your absolute most favorite part of the book? Like, what was it that made you go, "Yeah, I'm going to stick with the series. This is something cool." And
Okay, what made sure I finished the first book was quite literally at the beginning, Jin's like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Mhm.
I was just dying laughing immediately, so I'm like, I have to listen. It's fucking hilarious.
I'm actually gonna put something. This is gonna be more of me putting myself into things. And there's a term that I'm starting to develop, and people might know of it. Lizard button. For those who don't know,
It hits the lizard button.
it hits the lizard button the right way and slow enough for me to say, I actually enjoyed this. Unlike Primal Hunter, where it's like lizard, 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 rapidly pushing it, like yes. But this one's a slow burn that I enjoyed because some animes that I've seen, I didn't truly enjoy because of the slow burn. However, this is an enjoyable slow burn I truly like.
What was your favorite part?
To be honest, the wedding, near the end of the wedding, where the way a Jin is cultivating or farming is actually helping the earth. To be honest, that makes me happy. Just seeing that.
Yeah, that's something really serious, especially for you because you don't like romantic scenes and stuff like that. So that's like a big thing.
It's more or less. It was the best way to explain it for me. Is I don't mind romance in my stories. I will say that. However, I am on the side of I don't see the point of it at times, and I'd rather have friends to shoot the shit and do that. But I see it as those two are truly meant to be with each other, and I'm like, okay. Then I compare it to my
the
mom and my
romance
pops.
is absolutely adorable.
Yes, there you go. And then I do a little comparison in my head between my pops and my mom, aka my mom and my stepdad, and like, yeah, they're both of parts of a singular whole. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that makes me happy. So I'm like, yeah, this is truly an enjoyable book, and it doesn't help that there is some combat in it. So
And what's your favorite genre?
So I have to just give it to the fact that he's just. It does hit the lizard button that slowly, which is nice. I love Mei Ling and everything that comes out of her fucking mouth. It is hilarious.
that's Jin's wife, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, making sure because I've been referencing her status, and I'm like, I forgot her name. I'm not good with names at times.
I could have called her Bebe, and you would have gotten it better.
Okay.
But her proper name before they got married, I know for a fact, is Mei Ling.
Yeah. It doesn't help that.
Actually, in Chinese culture, women keep their last name, so her name will just be Mei Ling.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a truly enjoyable book. If you guys ever wanted to pick it up, it's on Audible. I think the first book's free, so if you have a credit, buy the second book as soon as possible, or buy it outright. Support the authors. Support the great voice of Travis Baldry if you get it as an audiobook, because he is a good reader and a good voice actor. He works really well with these types of stories, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
Fun.
Baldry is an amazing narrator. He does a great job with every book he has read.
I only read 2 books that he read, or listened to them. But yeah, I agree.
Another one he has done, and I absolutely love it. I'm just bought book 3, maybe 4. I can't remember off the top of my head. Mark of the Fool.
That is also on Google Books and stuff like that. So I might pick that up too. I don't know, but that also. Oh no.
With Mark of the Fool, there are 5 people who are given a mark by God in a certain country.
Okay.
There's the champion, who's kind of gotten everyone's mark, but to a lesser degree. The priest, which makes them the best healer, or that sort of bullshit. The sage, which makes them the best spellcaster, and the warrior, I think, is what it's called, and that makes them obviously the best warrior. And then there's the fool.
Okay.
Mark of the Fool doesn't allow them to use magic, doesn't allow them to use divinity, doesn't allow them to fight.
Okay.
In previous iterations of the group of heroes, the Fool was used more to keep the party together as a cohesive group and to direct them to where they need to go.
A guide. Okay.
Yeah, that's not what. That
The
is
new
not what
Fool?
the main character is doing in Mark of the Fool.
Let me guess. He's trying to break the system.
He is actively breaking the system since day one.
Oh no.
Because before he became, before he got the Mark of the Fool, he was getting ready to go to a college for spellcasters.
Oh.
And so the way the Mark forces people to not do what the Mark doesn't want them to do is it shows them constantly failing previously at attempting to do it to distract them from doing it.
Let me guess. He used it as a driving force.
He is hardcore going against it.
He's like, oh, you show me how to. Oh, I'm gonna fail. Fuck that! I'm still doing it. Oh, I succeeded.
So, like, he made a golem to do melee combat for him.
Damn.
He is hardcore practicing magic. He can't do anything that can be considered a weapon or attacking.
Okay.
So, like, with with magic, it's just showing him failing at spells, but when he tries to do an attack spell like Force Bolt,
Yeah.
it slams his brain hard and he just gets a migraine.
That makes sense. So he has to experiment more. Okay.
Yeah. So one of the spells that he had to change how it worked to get it to work was parry sword. It was a sword to parry attacks automatically. He changed it to oblong rectangles.
What?
He changed the shape of the weapons from swords to jacked up rectangles.
Okay, that's a good workaround.
The way he has attacked with his spells is like he'll put a force ball and hold it in place when an enemy is running around to make them run face first into it.
Run into
Stop hitting
this.
yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Yeah, pretty much. In order to learn how to do anything melee related, because he can't even pick up a shield to defend himself, he's learning learned a dance called the spear and oar dance.
Oh no.
And it's kind of like a combat dance.
Okay.
So it's kind of funny that he's learning a dance instead of a fighting style.
Yeah. Well, and this
I mean,
is
so like
a li-
around, basically.
yeah, this is my limited knowledge of tarot, but the Fool could be the strongest or the weakest card. Yeah, because it has designation of 0. However, the way that this Fool is working, he's going to be the strongest thing on the planet.
No, he's already met the strongest thing on the planet. It scares him.
It's his mom.
No, his mom's dead.
Oh.
Ah.
Both of his parents are long dead, more precisely.
Oh.
No, it's the teacher for one of his classes, who is so old he remembers when people just fought each other with sharpened stone spears.
Damn, he's older than dirt.
Yes. He invented magic, in a sense.
Damn, he's older than dirt.
And he's a goat.
Damn, the man's a goat. He eats the dirt.
But with that, y'all have a good night. Don't do anything too stupid, or I will point laugh at you.
We are in your walls. And thank you for watching. Give us a like and subscribe if you want, but still.